Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Noble from Momentum, the video and podcast ministry. And in today's short devotional, we're going to talk about knowing and understanding that God cares for us and that we don't need to be anxious. But before we get into that, if you love the content here or if you just kind of like it, please consider liking the video and the rest of the videos and subscribing to the channel. It really helps us out here to create wonderful, amazing content that helps you in your spiritual journey and mine as well. So we'll go ahead and read Matthew 6:26. I'll have it up on the screen, but I'll go ahead and read it right now. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or stow in barns, and yet your heavenly Father provides for them. Are you not much more valuable than they are? So we need to understand and remember that we don't have to rely on the earthly things, on the barns, on the stowaway of different materials. We can rely on God. I think a lot of times we often just get too caught up in our own lives and trying to provide for our families or whoever we're providing for or ourselves, and we go, crap, I have to do all these things to have this money, have to have this success, have this financial stability. But I think we need to slow it down and remember that we can rely on God. God's there for us. He's going to provide what we need, because he says he provides for the birds. And are we not more valuable than them? And we are more valuable. And that's a huge point that this verse makes. And I think it's tied in at the bottom, but I mean at the end of it, but I think it's still amazing. We're valuable. We're valuable, guys. We can be confident in God and confident that he will provide because we have value. We're not just another speck on the planet in the whole universe. God has created us and he loves us. And we need to keep that in mind. And we need to understand that we don't have to be anxious because God's value for us, it's more than the birds, and he provides for the birds. It really is an amazing point. But moving on, we don't have to be anxious because God never breaks his promises. God doesn't change. He's not one of those creators that will just, I don't know, I might be there, I might not be. He's not one of those people that say he's going to do something but then does another thing. God remains the same constantly. And that gives me so much confidence in God. And it should. He says, right here, it says, he feeds the birds and we're more valuable than them. What that's saying is he will provide for us. And that doesn't mean we're going to be the most rich person on the earth, or that doesn't mean we'll have a necessarily amazing life by the society's standards. But if we can be content in God's love and in God's providing for our lives, we'll find peace. And we'll find rest, and we won't be anxious. So from today's devotional, let's remember that not only are we valuable, but God provides for us. So we don't have to be anxious, and we can rest and have peace in God's amazing love. Thank you, guys. See you in the next video.